Hey, it has been a long time since my last video. Back then, winter was still holding the world in its sleep, and snow lay across the land like a soft blanket, shadowing everything beneath it. And now, I find myself at the end of spring. The world is green and overflowing with life. Coming back to here after so much time has passed always feels a little difficult. Like, where do I even begin? From the outside, my year has not been exciting. No grand adventures, no dramatic changes, no stories worth turning into headlines. But inwardly, I have traveled through deep valleys. I faced my fear of being alive again. Because, if I am honest, many moments of my days have looked like this.
Ideales Wetter, perfekter Zeitpunkt, heute.
Instead of this. And with that I lost my joy of life, my creativity, the joy of trying something new and get shit done. And the screen time I reached was the life energy I lost. So I decided to come back to life. Again. I think it's a decision I have to take a lot of times, again and again and again. And you know, these videos I make, like this one, I do because I want to inspire you and to remind you to live your fucking life. To just go out there, do the things you want to do, even it scares the fuck out of you. And even you feel insecure, and even there are all these thoughts and sentences in your head that are saying you can't do it because of whatever. Do it. Really, do it. This is my reminder to put away your phone, your laptop, I don't fucking know, and go out there and create and live the life you want and be the main character. I spend so much time of my life watching YouTube videos like this. I mean, I love them. They was therapy for me, and they inspired me, and they give me really good vibes, and it's not false to watch videos. But to watch them and watch them live their life and you don't live your life, that's not the thing. Take that as an inspiration. Take these frequencies and energies that are transporting through videos. It's nothing else. My videos are actually a frequency transmission. It's nothing else. Frequencies and energies are going from this to you. And you can receive them and go like, okay, I go out and I create and live the life my heart is longing for. That's what I want to do with these videos. To remind you of the beauty of being human and being alive. As spring unfolded and tender buds slowly reached into the world, I felt the pressure to do the same, to emerge, to bloom, to feel more alive. Yet the opposite was true. While the world around me awakened, I seemed to move more slowly inward. I know this feeling well. Each spring, my entire system, my body, my energy, my spirit, needs time to receive the returning warmth, the brighter light, the lengthening days. I need time to soften into change, to attune myself once more to the ancient rhythm of the earth, to find my place within it while nature is transforming from winter to spring. And every year it touches something deep within me, a quiet fear. The fear that I will not find my way back to my own life force. That the vitality I long for will not return. That while the trees burst into green and flowers open effortlessly to the sun, something within me will remain tired and heavy. I feel really tired, and I know that this tiredness is not only a physical tiredness because of being ill, more like being tired of all the stress and fear I've felt the last weeks, months, years, and all the fights I am fighting in myself. So it's like I am at a point in my life where I feel in a really intense way that I can't do it like this anymore. Otherwise I think I really get sick. But nature has become my teacher. She reminds me that blooming cannot be rushed, that every seed carries its own timing, that not all growth is directly visible and noticeable, and that sometimes what appears to be stillness is simply a sacred season of becoming. Sometimes all we have to do is just doing the things our heart is longing for, no matter how hard the first step seems and feels. It is raining outside, and what I do now is knitting my first socks. Praying to God for support helped me a lot in this time. And within my prayers, I found trust. Trust in myself, in life, and in my belief in a loving God. And so I went out into nature. Gathering herbs and spending time outdoors has always been medicine for me. Nature reminds me of the beauty and quiet magic woven into life. It reminds me of the joy that lives within me, the simple joy of being alive. There is something sacred about gathering plants, a way of connecting to the land beneath my feet, to the earth that holds and nourishes me. I feel connected to my ancestors, to my roots. Out there among the wild herbs and shifting seasons, I remember that I belong to this land, to this life, to an ancient rhythm that has been guiding us all along. It is not always easy to find your way back to life when heaviness settles in and exhaustion takes hold. I mean, not the kind of tiredness that sleep can cure, but the kind that lingers deep within, woven from stress, doubts, and unhealthy strategies to deal with inner fights. This year, my journey was to find my way back to joy, back to the wild, vibrant current of life moving through me. And somehow, through all the seasons, I found it. I came back to life. Just as nature rises again in its full abundance, I too have come back into bloom.
Oh my gosh.
I feel the pull of my dreams once more, the excitement of what is possible, the courage to step into the unknown. And there is space again for imperfection, for learning, for mistakes, for all parts of this beautiful wild life we came for. I can feel it again, this space, a space to be fully alive, as being human is meant to be. Hello, and again, a beautiful good morning. I think it's almost like 6 in the morning. The sun is rising. Word is waking up. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. You know, it's like a little dream coming through. It's not like that I never did this before. I love this idea to get up really early in the morning in summer and watching the sunrise. It was a long time really hard for me to get up this early. My energy level was low for a lot of years. You know, I really often thought about what is if I'm going to die suddenly. So maybe you know this question when, I don't know, someone tells you tomorrow you will die. Do you live your life? Did you do all the things you wanted to do? Did you give your best to just enjoy life and go your way? It's not like that you don't have to feel like heavy emotions. It's part of human. It's part of this experience our soul decided to make. It is human, you know? Having all these human stuff like fears and doubts and pain, and it's okay, you know, it's really okay. But is this the primal force? You follow your life and you create your life out of it? Or do you really do the things you want to do and makes you feel happy. I dealt with thoughts of dying and ending my life, especially in my younger ages, like with 14 to 17. It was really, yeah, really something that was with me every day. At the same time, there was something inside me that was like, okay, maybe it's better to not live. There is something inside me that is so afraid of dying. Like panic attacks. It is this feeling, I don't know if you know panic attacks, I know it, and it's like this feeling of, okay, I'm going to die. You think, okay, my heart, I felt it a lot with my heart. It was like then it was beating and beating, and I felt like, and it was hurting, and I was like, oh, I think I'm going to have a heart attack. And then it got stronger and stronger, this feeling, and yeah, sometimes I dealt 1 hour with that feeling, and I was so afraid. It was sometimes like a challenge for me to just accept, so okay, if I'm going to die, but it, I wasn't able to do that. When I found back to the belief in a loving God, and then I was like, okay, God, when you decide it's my turn to die, then I am ready for it. And I feel like I am more ready to die the more I live. Because, it is the same thing. Living and dying is like one and the same thing on a, it's like this world of duality. Whereas life, there is death. And you're afraid of death because you're afraid to live, you know? I don't know if you can understand it, but I think when you really experience it, then you're like, oh yes, shit. So I think that's the problem with us in our society, where we are really afraid to die, and we have a really strange, unhealthy relationship with death. It's because we have a really strange, unhealthy relationship with life. Appreciating myself for living, really living, never gave up. I was laying on the ground so often, hopeless, and just like, I don't know if it gets better. I have no hope anymore that I will feel better in life, but here I am. Here I fucking am. So, I think that's what I want to say. I think that's a good ending of a video, Just never give up. Really, never give up. I know it can be really hopeless, and I know that life can feel so heavy and so painful, and I know that it can be really, it can be really painful when you try for years everything to get better and you just find yourself back in the dark hole. I know that a lot. I spend a lot of work and time and money to feel better. I just want to say that something that really helps me at the moment, that is giving me like a really lightful power and healing energy, is actually to be with God, and not that God that maybe the church is telling you. My first contact with God was not really in a healthy way because of the church. Yeah, I find back to it in a new way. So without all these manipulation that the church uses, not every church, but that really helped me to just not doing it by myself. Letting go of it to a higher power that is full of love and that has the power to heal all the this power needs you to do to work is that you believe in it. That's all. That's a universal law. So that was something that really helped me. And nature, of course. She's beautiful, our Mother Earth. Look at this beauty. And this beauty and planet were gifted to us to live here. So thank you for watching and being with me here. And I hope see you next time. And have a beautiful summer when it's summer in the place where you are at the moment. Bye.